Welcome, guys. Welcome back to my podcast. Yee! I almost forgot to say podcast. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot my own intro. But welcome, people. We're back at it again. We're going to be reacting to. We're going to be talking about Bold and the Beautiful. Yeah, the bane of my existence. Yeah. I think we're going to be talking about things that we have missed, topics that we have missed. Now I'm on to season 14 of Bold and the Beautiful. It's getting a bit silly where I'm up to. But we're up to Deacon's story. It's alright so far. Better than, Deacon was a very bad boy, wasn't he? Back in the day, was he? He was a really bad boy. You don't see that of him anymore. He's more like a good boy now. Yeah. Crazy. Just crazy. No wonder they're really close together, you know? Yeah, but I'm going back in the day. Yeah, back in the bold and the beautiful days when the show was trying more and it was far more fetching and interesting. You know, Deacon, getting custody. This is actually kind of an interesting story. I like where it's going. Even though there's a lot of bullshit around it, it makes no sense and the continuity's kind of shit. It's more interesting. Like, okay, I'm intrigued to know where this is. Apparently, this season is supposed to be one of the best seasons, according to the internet. Season 14 is apparently one of the best seasons of the show. So I'm curious to know how far this season goes. Um, Apparently Clark gets strangled by a snake, by Morgan. So she's a criminal. Wow. Yeah, this show is very I thought that Brooke would be hanging out with her children more, but in this season after she split up with Fawn, and she was like, okay, I gotta think about my children for the first time. But she doesn't. She's crying over Fawn again. Oh, why am I not gonna be with him again? Kimberly's got him. They slept together. I should go home, but I'm not gonna see Fawn again. It's like, shut up. I thought you were going to change for a little bit. I knew it wasn't going to be for long, but at least hang out with kids. She can't even hang out with her son. She's got to completely mope about things. Why is Stephanie and Eric, it seems to be mainly just Stephanie, mostly, but why are they the ones looking after Rick and Bridget? Why, literally, why can't Stephanie, why can't Brooke, think about her children? Just for once. Think about her children. I know she does it now than she did back in the day, but she doesn't do that. She's got to be like, oh, those children, those children mean everything to me. I would do anything for my children. It's just, I miss Thorn. He's sleeping with Kimberly, and I need to worry about that because I'm gonna say Thorn just to, we're not together anymore. It's like, shut up. Just hang out with your children. It's like don't have children, Brooke, if you're not gonna think about your children. Jeez. It's no different to Stephanie not thinking about Thorn in prison. Rick, not Rick, Ridge, he needs to get together with Taylor, and we need to get rid of Brooke. Taylor's back. This marriage should be legal. My son's rotting in prison, but he's more important because this is more important. Fuck Thorn. Who cares? I'll care about Thorn only when Brooke gets involved with Thorn's life. Then I'll start caring. So this show is so stupid. But it is getting more interesting. Uh, Bold and Beautiful. I want to also go back to the good old the shit days where the show's not interesting anymore. We have Luna finding out Bill wanting to do a DNA test. What? What? I'm not really interested. I don't really care. Just tell us if he's the father. I don't really even give a shit at this point anymore. It's like nothing is interesting anymore. Sheila's moping around with bloody Deacon. Like Deacon feels like not a bad boy anymore. Like, why is Ridge and Eric complain? Like, Deacon, used to do bad things back in the day. He's a terrible person. It's like, Deacon doesn't do anything anymore. He's not even that bad of a character anymore. I don't know what everyone's fuss is about. Oh, he's with Sheila, so that makes him a bad character. It's like, no. This show needs to think about diversity and about equality. Like women attacking men and men attacking women. No, that sounds like I'm saying domestic violence. I meant they should go in reverse instead of always the same sex attacking the same characters. Steffi attacking Hope or Liam attacking Finn. Finn doesn't really attack Liam. It's mainly Liam attacks Finn half the time. Well, Liam just complains Finn isn't a bad influence because he supports Sheila. She's evil. She's killed people before. Steffi has never done that before. Oh shit! Wait, no, never mind. She has done that. She did that a couple months ago. She killed Sugar. She should be locked away in prison. What's this stupid story? Oh, no. It doesn't count if it's self-defense, apparently. But it does, so if someone kills somebody, self-defense, they still go to jail. They just probably won't go to jail for very long. It's kind of stupid. I don't care, who you are. There's that one boy that shot his dad, 2 times. And he went to jail for life. I think he got out of jail. It's kind of a sad story. I shot my dad or something. I killed my dad or something. It's a sad story. That dad was fucked up. But still, it's a sad story about the son, And then he's never gonna. His mum and that. I don't know what that story was. I'm getting out of topic, but yeah. That was a. Comment down below what show that was. But yeah, Bold and the Beautiful was, bullshit. Nothing's happened. I really want to say what's happening in Bold and the Beautiful 2024, but there really isn't anything happening. It's a very vast difference. 2021, season 14 and season 36. It's a very vast difference. 37. Very vast difference. Show is so much more interesting. The Morgan and Ridge story was interesting. Even though it's stupid, it's still interesting. Even though half the time it is predictable, but the same. I feel like this show was a little bit more unpredictable. It was predictable because you knew what was going to happen because this show's dumb. But you knew it was building to somewhere. This show doesn't know how to structure anything anymore. It's oh yeah, Sheila's dead, but she's alive again. Oh no, she's dead. No, she's alive again. Oh, that means she'll go back to her evil ways, except for she's not. She's just obsessing about her wedding and Deacon being married. Nothing is interesting. We're not accomplishing anything. Going around and round in circles. Oh wow, Luna, RJ forgives Luna. Finn hasn't cheated on anybody. I'm in shock that Finn hasn't cheated. I thought Finn and Hope would have slept together, but they haven't. That just demonstrates that Finn's probably the best character on that show. I'm just saying, Finn is so far one of my favorite characters on the show. Don't ask me why he's my favorite. He just doesn't cheat on anybody. He's always supportive. He hasn't split up with Steffi. Finn seems to like to tolerate. Finn can tolerate anything. That's what his character comes off as. Like, oh, Steffi's insufferable. She's always complaining about Hope or complaining about Steffi, complaining about Brooke. Oh, the slut from the valley, the two of them, Sheila, the evil person of all times. And, he can accept Sheila being his mother. He's like, oh, I understand. You used to kill people. You killed me. It's all good. We're friends now. You're my mom. You're my mom. It's all good. It's all good. You killed me. It's all good. Finn seems to, can tolerate a lot of things. Like, even, Liam. Like, oh, you're not the one. You're not the one, man. But he's like, oh, yeah. Okay, good to know. Finn can tolerate a lot of shit. He seems to be like, you could tell him like, oh, Steffi cheated on you, and we'd be like, oh, it's all good. It's all good. He seems to be cool with everything. Even though he comes off as not cool, he comes off as dopey and he kind of comes off as a very boring character. He doesn't have much personality to him. Like, hey, like Wyatt, Wyatt always used to have a personality to him, kind of a personality. Finn doesn't have a personality, but I love how he's always cool about everything. It's like, okay, that's Finn's character. I wish that Deacon was a bad boy so that this show could be a bit more interesting, but it's not. Bill's not a bad guy anymore. He's just, nothing feels big anymore. It's like, Steffi's irritating. Finn's, he's hasn't done anything bad so far, but he kind of just accepts things for what it is. Hope seems to be getting bashed around by Steffi. I don't know, she's Brooke's in her own world somewhere. I don't know, Brooke's somewhere. I don't think she likes Poppy. I don't know why she doesn't like Poppy, but I don't know. They never explain that. Yep, Sheila's, boring as hell. Apparently she's evil as always, but she doesn't do anything anymore. And Deacon just hovers around Sheila and isn't interesting anymore. It's like nothing feels big anymore. Like, I thought, something needs to feel big. Like William Bell must look at this show and he's like, oh, everyone's dinking around, complaining. Steffi, shut the fuck up. Seriously. Steffi, shut the fuck up. Like, constantly complaining all the time. Girl, you need to be in jail. You need to be locked away. Get the key, throw it away. You killed people. You killed your cousins, Ivy, not Ivy, Allie. Ivy's alive, that's Australian niece. You killed your cousin, you killed Fawn's daughter, your cousin, and you killed Sugar, Sheila's she needs to be locked away. Get Thorn, lock him away, get Taylor, lock him away, lock these idiots away, especially Steffi, she's killed 2 people. She succeeded. And she's fucking irritating. Her character's getting more shit every time. I'm not saying her character was always great, but, her character wasn't as insufferable as it is now. I feel like it's gone up and down, her character. Like, 1 minute's insufferable, the next minute's not. But, now they're just going straight towards the hills. It's, very insufferable. Steffi is at her worst. She's either attacking Sheila, attacking Deacon, or not, attacking Hope, attacking Brooke. She's always hypocritical. She never thinks about Finn. She's like, Finn doesn't like his mum. He loves me. It's all about me, Steffi. Get rid of that Hope's line. Go, you, you slut from the valley, Hope, even though she's not really. Steffi's more slut than she is. Just saying. I shouldn't use that word, sorry. But, like, it is true. Nothing feels big anymore. Like, you know, I go back to season 14 where so much shit is happening. You know, you had the Morgan story, you had the, Deacon and the baby story, you had the stupid Brooke story. I don't really give a shit about the Brooke story. Like, I like the custody story so far, that's the best story. In Bold and the Beautiful. And then the Morgan ones, it gets better. I know it gets better, but it's pretty bad at the moment. Nothing feels big. Like, I know it gets big as soon as she threatens Clark with a snake and tries to almost kill him to death. But at this point, it's not very interesting. It will get interesting. So far, I'm leaning towards the Amber story. It's a lot more interesting, a lot more intriguing, better than what 2024 is becoming. Yeah. I was just, reminiscing the good old days, back in the days when the show was trying more. Bold and the Beautiful is very, like, heavy. It feels very heavy plot where I'm up to, season 14. So far, pretty good for its show. It's actually not bad writing. Like it's not great, but it's like a big improvement. I think it's even improved a little bit better this season so far in Bold and the Beautiful. I think it's more improved than season 13. Season 8 was going shit. You can tell it was going like this. Season 7 was better. Season 8 was better. Season 9, you can tell it's going downhill. Season 10 in Bold and the Beautiful is pretty bad. Like, we had the Ridge story. It didn't look interesting. But the show seems to be more intriguing now. It's like, okay, shit's wrapping up now. It's like, okay, shit's in the fan. And then you go, I go like to 24, where nothing's happening. Anyway, I just wanted to recap everything. I'm probably very dramatic in this podcast, but who cares? Thorne is worse than ever. He's thinking about sleeping with, his lover's sister who is 19. I love how they go like, oh, she's a virgin, so that's pedophilia. It's like, what? What? You guys complain about, 17-year-olds. That's fine, 17-year-olds sleeping with 23-year-olds, but as long as they're not virgins, then it's illegal. It's like, that's not how that works. It should be the opposite way. If you're under 18, then it's illegal. If you're a virgin, it doesn't really matter if you sleep with someone who's a non-virgin, as long as you are over the age of 18 or over the age of 21, whatever the law is in whatever country you're living in. Like common sense. Like, write better, garbage. But anyway, Bold and the Beautiful is slowly getting better in season 14. So anyway, please subscribe, turn the notification, and click the bell beside you. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye.